Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And this is Hullet.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Udinese have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, played right into his path. And here's the chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Still goalless at the moment. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe, very much a man of this moment. And he's had it nicked away. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. Seedorf. And here's Suarez. He has found the way through. Gives it back. And it's Rodri. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He won't be happy with that one. Pull it. And here's Messi. Tries one from range. Oh, it rattles the bar. Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Mbappe. Check. Thuram. Somewhat off target. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Platini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, it's come to nothing.
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Delivery from Mbappe. In again. Maldini getting this one clear. Well, there's a probing ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Mbappe. Makaleli. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 3 coming up. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And this is Luis Suarez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe! This is promising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they can counter here. Now it's Hullet. Just about up to the hour now. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play, and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Suarez. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's... It's Luis Suarez! Again, a brilliant save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what a mistake! Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have their third corner. Udinese are looking to go forward now. Now it's Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Half an hour gone in the second half. Can he get it through?
Udinese really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's had a shot! Well read, nice interception. Pullet, Rummenigge. He slings it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Udinese truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ambitious ball here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. Now it's Luis Suarez. He is through here. Oh, that's nice. Thuram goes direct.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, important interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter...
Bellingham! Oh, it's come off the upright. Varane getting this one clear. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Out of play for a throw. That's good play. Picked out brilliantly. It's Pirlo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Udinese with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Mbappe, looking for the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So perhaps now the breakthrough. And he's missed altogether.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
Mbappe running at top gear. Mbappe, lovely feet. Flashes it across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Udinese
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Chance! And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. Knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. And he decides to cross it. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And here's Batistuta. Pirlo is strong enough. Baresi calmly anticipates. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham touches it back. And he's forced to go back. Odo tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Great vision. Mateus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi! Goal! Udinese! Udinese take the lead. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Udinese have taken the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Goes down, but nothing given. Rijkaard makes a dash for it. Bellingham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Rijkaard. Thinks about the shot. And he can thump it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Looks a good ball through. Shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And again! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Udinese are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Mateus. Jupe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Makaleli. Oh, well measured. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in 8. And that is indeed the final act. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Udinese absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Udinese, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mateus. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pinches it off him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Suarez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Looking for options for movement. Luis Suarez. He's being urged to shoot. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Udinese get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
Can he finish? Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are playing them off the park. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Udinese are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Mateus. Juve. Robertson. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Lofted in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese. Numero 7, Luis Suarez. Numero 24, Makelele. Numero 17, numero 10,
Odo.
Pirlo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 13.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Bellingham. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Works it forward. Now it's Batistuta. Looking to play him in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And this is Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He might be in here. Aguero. Some really good ball movement. Messi going face to face with it, and it's been on the finish, and that's in. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Udinese are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Ibrahimovic, and the shot! And a neat finish! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration.
There goes for a shot! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Aguero, big chance! Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And now the breakaway. Pull it. Ibrahimovic wins the duel this time. And it's Varane. Oh, good-looking ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Here comes the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, that's nice. Ibrahimovic is onto this. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Of course, it's Sergio Aguero. Just the slightest glimpse of goal and he'll find a way of putting the ball in the back of the net. He's scored such a variety over the years, but his build-up play shouldn't be ignored either. He's always been able to link up very well with those around him, and he'll be looking to build a rapport with these guys from day one.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Rummenigge is onto this. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Ronaldinho, and he's got away from it. He's had a shot! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Ronaldinho. Vieira. Bellingham. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, no, there's...
Messi! Pirlo tries to clear. Mbappe. Makaleli. Mbappe. Oh, good read. Makaleli. He's picked his way through. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Aguero.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Mbappe. No way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out towards the flank. And it's Vieira. Udinese yet to have an attempt on goal. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Udinese have reclaimed it. Rummenigge. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's running. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. It made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And this is Aguero. Plenty to aim at here. Varane with a fine tackle.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's managed to get free. Pinches it off him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Aguero. He's a sharp little ball here. Pirlo. Now that looks a decent ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Stam spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Now he's off and running. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Varane cuts it out. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the ball's gone astray. And it's Makalele. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now this shoots! And there's a goal! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So they have it all to do. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Udinese really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge. Mbappe is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe wants to run onto this. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Aguero, oh, that's fabulous.
Such good technique.
Oh, such a clever touch. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Udinese are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Goa are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well taken goal. And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Ronaldinho. Pirlo. And here's Aguero. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, terrible pass. It's Aguero!
Aguero really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Aguero. Benatia cuts out the pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's going in strongly.
Now, can he find a finish? Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Sostituzione per l'Udinese.
Great chance here from position A1. Kaká! And Chet pulls off a sensational save. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Vieira has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Kaká! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Kvaratskhelia, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a throw-in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer. No, he's just misjudged that one. Kvaratskhelia is herring after that one. He's found some space. Stam did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Mbappe. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone looking for safety. Udinese are looking to break at pace. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that's it. Udinese were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running.
Oh no, this does not look good. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just the keeper in his way. Cruyff! Udinese are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's been played through. Oh, great chance! It's Luis Suarez! Oh, good finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Buriram United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous. Thinks about the shot. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Threads one in. He is just caressing the ball. And this is... And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become...
Neymar! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And here's Aguero, and this is Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's intervened well there. Kaka. Can he get it through? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He can run onto that. Oh, he's burst through. Kaká. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely weighted pass. Rummenigge. First quarter of an hour gone. Searching pass he's played there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Argentina always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's a Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say...
It's Aguero! Oh, it's hit the post! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Thuram. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti. And they've got a throw. Neymar. Raul. Neymar. Raul. Oh, perfectly measured that. Makaleli. And it's Kaka. Neymar. Pirlo. Kaka. Kaká. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that should get the job done. Argentina have the chance to go the other way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. He has a look up. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Makaleli. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's a threatening ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Raul, looking for a runner. Aguero shapes to shoot! It's a goal! A goal at a really telling moment.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Argentina have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. This possibly the last play of the half. Here's a sharp little ball. It's Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up. And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Udinese ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And the shot! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Threads one in. It's a promising position. Played in. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Can he get on the end of this? Cafu finding himself in space.
Argentina clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Thuram. Udinese are looking to break at pace. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, look at... Great chance! And no mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a tidy finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And yes, it's him again.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 14.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Argentina cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. Scholes. Udinese are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's come to nothing. That's put paid to the danger.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. He is through here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's a searching pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Cantona. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in, and he's got the beating of his man. Ibrahimovic! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Udinese are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Udinese, and the finish! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And he welcomes it in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
de compensación.
It goes to show he is human after all. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus. Scholes. Now it's Cantona. Always goal side. Chance! Argentina have their second corner now. And a chance! Oh, extraordinary. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Now it's Pelé, and this is Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? Good ball, good take. And it's Rooney. And he skips past his man.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Nicely worked. Rummenigge has it out wide and in space. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Quarter of an hour played. Pelé threads one in. James.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Pirlo. Pirlo! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That is a great pick out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing nice and neat.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking here to chip it through. There's the shot! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Great chance! It's hit the upright. It's in. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Aguero duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Mbappe. And it's De Jong. Mbappe, De Jong, Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. Manchester United are back on level terms.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Udinese clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bruno Fernandes.
Such good technique.
He's got away. He's free. He has got space. And it's been given away. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's on it. Can he get away?
Minutes has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Pirlo. Well seen. Saw that coming. Messi. And here's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. Well, and that brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Security staff for each
Well, it
block.
has been a
Please report to the
high-octane
staff room
first half,
immediately.
full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And so the action is resumed. And the pass is intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. And he's cut it out. De Jong. Bruno Fernandes. Always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo, given the lift of his goal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Nice control. And that's... And he shoots! Deftly away. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Udinese needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mbappe! Towering header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Udinese have the chance to go the other way. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Aguero. And he is deftly away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rummenigge. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And this is Rooney. Messi. Pele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that has not gone well. Makaleli. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge. Oh, it's come loose. Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Look at this. And Messi! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the
Number
two
9,
coaches are signalling
Mbappe.
changes here, both at the same
Number
time.
16, Brian Robson. Number 8.
He has found a way through. That's destined for the flank.
Field, number 7.
Aguero stood his ground strongly.
Number 14.
He's had a shot!
Number 30.
Pressure stays on, it is a
Substitution
corner.
in progress. Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United
Number
have their
21.
second corner now.
Frenkie de Jong. Coming on the field is number 18, Casemiro.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Nice sequence of passes, this. Aguero. Aguero! And that's off target. And it's Rooney, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Pedri, gets a good foot in there. Platini quietly revving up. Now it's Mbappe, now he's running away. This is intriguing, next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he get it through? Pedri. Mbappe. And here's Rooney. Now it's Rooney. Pedri. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Has been indicated.
We are into overtime. Ferdinand. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Pedri. They'll have one final crack at it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And here's Messi. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and... So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game... Chance for a shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Madrid finding themselves unexpected. Luis Suarez! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Can he get it through? Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Goes for a shot! Well, there's the clearance. And here's Suarez. Valverde. And this is Luis Suarez, spread out to the left. Valverde receives it in a wide position. It's Luis Suarez! Just off target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is lovely. No way through, so back it comes. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Mbappe. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Casillas chooses to deal with it himself.
Suarez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Messi. And here's Bale. Now it's Luis Suarez. Guardiola has it in a wide position. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Decent hit from there. Marquez gathers from the goal kick. Bale. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thuram makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shot. Opts to play it back. And here's Lopez. He's had a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Fermin demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well.
Guardiola! And it's come back out to him. He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused.
Terrific effort! And that's a tidy finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Jong. Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Isco. That's a delicate pass. Marquez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Cadiz with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Cadiz go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Griezmann, always onto this. Isco, and he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.